Hey gang, this is Vicki Kelly with the Golden Rule Trades. This is a brutal day to try to trade. This is the kind of day that when it's all done, you can see what it was trying to do. And that's not helpful when you are in the middle of it, trying to figure out, is this going to go up or down? What are we going to do? So you know what we do? We trade our rules and our plan. There was one choice to make today that would have made the difference in how well you did. And let me explain that and what I mean by that. So because we're in summer, one of the things that I, by my rules, have to take the most conservative entries. And as a result of that, I scalped this just a little bit here and was able to get some of these contracts off here because we took the conservative entry. We were ready when this turned around here and made it an entry here. We breathed all over our stop, but did not stop us out, only to come down after what seemed like a gazillion years and finally hit our profit target. If you were in this and you did not move anything, which is what we recommend, then you were able to reach that. Now, let me show you what happened if you made a different choice. And this is what I love about the morning method. If you made an aggressive choice, which again was not my recommendation because we're in the middle of the summer, but if you made that, then this is how this would have played out. So you could have gotten in right here. You would have scaled out at least some of your contracts here. I'm taking half or more than half of my contracts off at this level, again, because it's the summer. And then when it couldn't keep this level, you could have gotten out of all of them, or you might have held on and tried to get up to here. Either way was fair, again, according to your rules, but you would have gotten stopped out on that last contract or so right there. Even still, you should have made more than you lost on this first move, even if you just took part of your contracts off here and got stopped out on half or less of that half there. So you might have been up, say, maybe 5 points. So then you would have, the only thing to do at that point is wait to see if there is a follow-on signal that you could use as a re-entry. You're allowed to re-enter exactly one time and one time only. And this looked like it could have been setting up a buy signal, but it did not. And you might have gotten tricked by that. I could understand. I would have gotten tricked on that too, and maybe taken a stop out along through here. But if you did, you were only down 10 points. So the most you would have been down if you got tricked by that was -5. All right, that's all. Out of all of this mess, if you didn't listen to Vicki say it's the summer, take the conservative entries, the most you should be down is 5 points. Or you could be up quite a few points if you took the conservative entry. That is the beauty of this system. It has controls, it has rules, and if you follow the rules, you will stay safer and you will be able to live to fight another day. So I'm going to link you to a webinar that we're having where we are talking about why you're not consistently profitable. There's really only 2 reasons. It's not that complicated. We're going to walk through that and talk about it. And then I want to show you how my students are navigating that, because you can say, yeah, but you've been doing this for 20 years, and I just started. Well, okay, well, let me show you what my students are doing and you can see how we're navigating this. So I'll link you to that below. I want you to stay safe and I'll see you at the open.